Hey planty people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Man, I am just on a roll today. This is gonna be my third video I have filmed today and I'm very excited, and I've just noticed that whenever I'm in the mood to film, I need to like act on it immediately or else that mood will just fleet away. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. If you are liking the content, please hit that thumbs up button and do consider subscribing if you feel like it. Also leave a comment down below, that really helps my channel, and please consider watching the video all the way through. I would truly appreciate it. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys some plants that A, maybe you haven't heard of, and B, you didn't know that I owned, perhaps. Like maybe I haven't shown you guys these plants in either a long time, or maybe you're new to the channel and you just haven't seen these plants before, because I do have a few, when I say few, I think I have like 2 like plant tours up on my channel, but I haven't updated in a bit, so I just wanted to show you guys a few plants that I haven't shown you guys in either a long time or maybe even before. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I have a Philodendron Gloriosum. Now this isn't like a plant that like nobody has, like tons of people have Gloriosum, but this is a very new to me plant. And if you've been like watching my videos for a while now, I have an anti-plant haul, and this guy was in that video, was featured as like one of my main plants that I wasn't ever planning on picking up. However, oh my goodness, sometimes whenever I'm just like talking and I can't get my words out, I'll go let me know in the comments if you can relate. But Plant Life in the Tropics, aka Caitlin, is really into this plant, and she just like did this giant like update on her like Philodendron Gloriosum like fungus gnat. She has a lot of merch now for her Gloriosum, and I've just been like plant-fluenced by her specifically. I just think that she just has like beautiful plants in general. She's a beautiful human being, and I just fell in love with that plant, and I was so glad that I was able to trade with Miss Harley G for this dude. I think that she is so glorious. Well, she's not a glorious, but she is Gloriosum. But yeah, I think she's a pretty cool dude, and I can't wait for her to put out her first leaf for me. Like it's right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but she's right there. Got a new little growth point. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute, right? I like her. My next one is going to be an orchid. I don't remember the specific name, but I'm going to put it right down here for you guys to see, and it is this Papiopedlum. I love this dude. I haven't even had him a week. Oh my gosh, I just stuck my foot in one of my next plants. I was gonna show you guys. But I've only had this guy for maybe a week or so, and it is very different from the other paths that I have because she has like a very matte type of finish to her leaves. And I just think that she is super duper cool. It's very unfortunate, like whenever she was shipped to me, the bloom was like cut off, but I don't know if it was like in full-on bloom or like what the deal was, but I think that she's just super cool. The bottoms of her leaves are this plum. I like, wait. The name is right here. Papiopedlum Linley Kupowitz. Oh my goodness, what a name. That's the thing with orchids. Their names are just so crazy. I will never ever be able to remember the names to them unless they're like something much easier to pronounce. But yeah, I really love this plant. I've never seen this in person, but let me know in the comments down below if you like orchids, or if you're just getting into them, or if you even hate orchids. Like they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. My next one is a teeny tiny little baby air plant. Look how Now I have no idea what the name of this guy is, but this is my first air plant that I've ever like purchased for myself. I was really getting into air plants because of heart-shaped leaves, Rachel's video that she put out. If you can tell, I'm pretty easily influenced by other people like being happy and loving their plants. I'm just like, maybe I could be happy and love that plant too. But yeah, this is my first one that I purchased. I really wanted one that was kind of like unique looking, and I think that this guy definitely has that factor. I just love how like fuzzy he looks. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can definitely tell how fuzzy he is. I don't know. I haven't watered him yet, but he's definitely still alive because on the bottom he has some new growth and it is bright green. Yeah. I got him from a local plant store called Wild Roots for like less than 10 bucks. I think it was like 8 bucks maybe. Yeah, definitely well worth that 8 bucks. Another plant that you've probably heard of, but might not have known that I have, is going to be a Monstera Thai Constellation. Now I've had this dude for maybe like 2 months or so now. I really am excited for him because he has this new little growth point right here. See, yeah, right there. And I'm just excited to see what that looks like whenever it comes out, because this is my first ever Thai Constellation. I think they're really super cool plants. I never thought that I would have one, but then I was able to do a trade with one of my friends in Plant Me Ashley's Discord, and that's where I get most of my trades anyway. That's where most of the magic happens. So don't forget to go over to Plant Me Ashley's YouTube channel and become a member. Yeah, that's this dude. I don't know if you guys knew that I had him, but I got one. And I'm excited. So another plant or plants that you might not know that I have is going to be my string of hearts. But they're pretty unique because they were all from seeds. And they have grown quite a bit since I've had them. I've had this, I don't know, man, I think I might have had this close to a year now. Maybe not quite a year, but it's definitely been quite a bit of time now. But I wasn't taking the best care of them in the beginning, but now let me just show you. Now they're doing really quite well. Just don't mind the white on the moss. It's because I have really hard water, and that's just what it ends up looking like. But anyway, they're doing quite well. They're actually growing, and I'm excited to see them grow some more and actually start to get those like little heart lines on them, the little veins. This one has them starting to accrue. But yeah, I don't know if a lot of people know that I have these guys and that they are from seeds. Ooh. So the next couple plants that I have, I'm going to have to take the camera and show you. So let's go. Let's go. So the next two plants that I don't think that I've really given a lot of spotlight are in my giant prop box that I don't really like pay too much attention to. I just kind of like let the plants just like have a good time, and I just come and check on them every once in a while. And one of my favorite plants that like came back from the brink of death is going to be my Amedrium zippolennium. Yes, Amedrium zippolennium. And I think this guy is so underrated. I love the texture. Like this guy has like the exact same texture as the Amedrium medium silver and just the Amedrium medium green form. I think this guy is just so cool. He has another little new growth right there. And not too long ago, this random runner sprouted, and I literally had this guy in here for forever, and then all of a sudden it just started putting out a new leaf, and I was like, oh, so that's what that is. And so I'm excited to see that that's a new little boy right there. I'm just excited to see that little dude sprout up randomly. Just plants are just so cool, you guys. I can't wait to get this guy out of here. I'm going to probably be doing that relatively soon, where I get him out of here and I just pot him up in his own little pot. and it'll be probably a good time digging out all those roots out of this sphagnum moss, because I have just a lot of like random plants in here just growing. Another plant that I wanted to show you guys that I don't know if you guys knew that I had was this Hoya serpens, and I don't really want to take him out because I'm afraid of killing him. He did get really small for a little bit. Like there's another little random dude right there, that little serpens right there, but he got really small like randomly, and so I was like, I am not touching you, I'm not gonna bother you, you're just gonna do your thing. And he has grown this whole little strip, and maybe once he gets a little bit bigger I'll consider taking him out of here, but as of right now I'm just gonna leave him alone and let him do his own little thing. And yeah, later on we'll circle back to him and consider taking him out of here. Another really cool plant that I don't really talk about is this Hoya imbricata, and he has grown so much for me. He's just been in moss for like forever. That's just how I've kept him. I had him originally on a moss board, and it was just ridiculous trying to keep that moist at all times. And to be honest, I just don't have the time or the patience to moisten a board every single solitary day. And I just decided randomly as a last ditch effort, because it was, this is 3 cuttings of a Hoya imbricata. They weren't doing well. I originally had 4. One of them died because I wasn't keeping it moist enough. And I just, as a last ditch effort, like decided to put it in a random little plastic cup. And they're doing really well. I only water the plant once the moss is like bone dry, and it seems to be doing the trick. And he sits over here under my little grow light. Like this is a crazy like little, I have like trellises to fix this, and I just haven't done it yet. I keep thinking that I'm gonna do it during a live. Let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested in like chatting with me on during a live and like trellising my Hoyas, because they definitely like really need it badly. And last but certainly not least is going to be my Philodendron micans. He resides over here in my office space, which is where I like this is where I do my not lives, but my my streams. This is so janky, my little setup that I have. I just got that. It's backwards because whenever my camera my camera reads it backwards, so I had to flip it, and that's why it looks backwards. But yeah, this is my little janky setup for my stream. If you're interested in watching any of that, it is button mashing 101, and yeah, it's a real good time over there. But anyway, back to the plants. This is my Philodendron micans. I bought him from Wild Roots as well. That's where I got my little air plant. I love this plant so much. I have taken many cuttings from this dude. I'm trying to let him just like relax and just vine out and be nice and lush. And once he, well, that's nasty, don't look at that. And once he gets a little bit like longer, like this is looking a little leggy for me, I'll probably start chopping him back once he gets a little bit more leggy, if any of the other vines start looking like that. But yeah, I love this dude. He's given me a lot of little babies that I have outside on my patio, just growing up a storm. Yeah, she is so beautiful and so lush, and I absolutely love this micans. But that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, don't forget to comment this emoji, and that way I can give you an immediate heart as soon as I see that comment. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching all the way through. You're a real one. I truly appreciate you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.
I can't help but feeling just loving